Welcome back, everybody. It's a new season on Sim Racing System. It's Season 8 in 2021, and we are at Autodrom Most in an IndyCar. The 2015 Formula Challenge from URD. It's an IndyCar. This is the Chevy. We also have the Honda. I'm P4 somehow, and trying not to die in the chicane at most. This will be difficult, considering that there are very new drivers behind us. And it's most. So let's see what happens. Somebody didn't get off the line. And I didn't get killed. I'm still P4, and nobody's dead. Oh, glory day. Oh, I'm sliding wide. Still alive.
Start's okay. We're still in good shape here.
LPF behind me. Oh, cold tires. They are a thing in this car. All right, solidly still in fourth place. Somebody just dropped something upstairs. Scared the hell out of me. Oh, man. You really can't afford to lose your concentration ever in this car, because you're going so fast. One little lapse in concentration can just kind of be fatal. Fatal. I can't talk. I'm concentrating so hard my mouth can't move right when I'm talking. Stringing out a little bit at the front of the field.
That one was at 22.8.
But this car is very touchy. These tires are going to wear a little over the 20 minutes, so kind of have to stay on your toes. Be there to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes if they happen. Hope you're not making them yourself. That's much better.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.5.
That's the other thing about the speeds of these cars. A gap of 2 seconds doesn't sound like much, but on the road it's like 100 yards or something. It's crazy. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I sure have. It's really funny to think I'm going to jump out of this and into a TCR car. That won't be a mental adjustment at all. But at least it'll be in the same sim. I had my best trip of the night through the kink, and I then gave it all up trying to get into the S's. But it did gain a lot of ground on Russell. Need to keep doing that. Could make this a fight after all.
The leader's just done a 120.3.
Well, good for him, Jim. Oh, it's James. Hello. Wow, I gained a second on Russell that lap somehow. No. Woo-hoo! It tried to get away from me a couple of times there.
The gap ahead is now 1.4. P4.
Well, I think I've found my secret. If I'm going to run an open-wheel car, it needs to be an American one. I'm terrible at Formula One cars. I'm terrible in the Lotus Exos. I'm only kind of okay in the Tatuus. But the Indy and Indy Lights, I've been at the sharp end. I would have won the Indy Lights race that started the season if Wesley Chan hadn't killed me in the last corner. That's from one of last night's videos that I highlighted. I'm still in touch with Russell here. This race is very much still on, and we've only done 7.5 minutes of it. It feels like I've been doing this for an hour already.
Yellow flag, watch out.
It's one of the things about these really fast Formula cars. They distort your sense of time. Like, surely I've been doing this for 15 minutes already. Oh no, it's only been like 5. Oh no. Julian's trying to make the best of it. I think back in the day, Enrique might have given this series a minimum driver rating, and it might have been 600.
The lap time was 121.9.
I'm glad he didn't, because everybody deserves to give it a shot, and then decide it's not for them yet. That decision should be one that the driver makes for themselves. It's like, you know what, I'm not ready for this. Hopefully without killing a bunch of other people on the track first. Oh dear. I wonder if Russell's chewed up his tires already. No, that's not the right way to do that. Oh boy. I lived. How did I live? How did I live through that? I have no idea. I was sure I was going around there. No, that's wide. That's wide. Oh, dear.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. All right, Pasha. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep digging. This isn't over yet. Halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Oh, that's wide. Oh, God. Whoa. So everything we just did, we get to do it again. Because we're only just at halfway. My brain rebels against that fact. It's like, no, surely we're closer to the checker than that.
Gap in front is
Nope.
increased to 1.9 seconds.
Never satisfied, Jim. It used to be 2.7. Now it's 1.7. Now you're complaining because it used to be at a second. I know. Shh. That's a suboptimal line. I need to get that better. Need to look further ahead through the final corner. I'm opening up too soon because I'm not looking far enough ahead and guiding myself through the corner.
21.6. That's your best lap in this session.
It's not enough to intellectually know what you need to do. The frustrating thing is then actually being able to do it. Like telling your arms and your hands and your feet to do the right thing that you know you need to do. It's not trivial. Knowing is half the battle. The other half is actually doing the thing. While you're in a race car hurtling through space.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Whoa, baby. Much better. Just got to stay consistent and be there if Russell makes a mistake.
The gap's now 1.0 seconds. That was 121.6.
Oh, geez. This car does not like curbs, by the way. You're kind of taking your life in your hands every time you look at a curb funny. What a great mod this is, man. I acquired this back when you had to pay for it. I did in fact pay something for it. I have no regrets. I'm getting my money's worth. I encourage everybody else who picks this up for this season. You do have the option to add some amount of money. I do encourage you to pitch in $1 if you can, or €1, or whatever currency you get to use on that site, because it's absolutely still worth the money.
22.8.
I think this is every bit as good as the Formula cars that came from Kunos. And it's IndyCar, so it's Merkin.
Pasha, you've used half your fuel.
Bonus points for Merkin. Even though I think URD is British, aren't they? I don't know. Oh, jeez. That's not the fast way around the hairpin.
The gap in front is now 2.6.
That is absolutely not the fast way through the kink. That's the scary way through the kink. Let's not do that again. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Keeping it entertaining for the stream, right? It's all for the fans. Got a couple of lapped cars ahead, including Greg. Oh no, what happened? Oh! Somebody locking up there. Is that Russell?
You've just done a 22.9.
How many laps are we going to do? That's the thing with these fast cars. It just distorts your all sense of time and how long things are taking. It's like with this many laps, surely the race should be over by now. It's a sprint series. What are we doing here? Good. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but man, what a great combo this is.
That lap was up for 21.6. The gap in front is now 2.6. Watch your right front temperature, it's hot.
I think I've learned as much about throttle control from the last week of testing this car as I have in the last, 2 years of sim racing. You really have to watch yourself. Whoa, jeez.
Okay, Pasha, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Still less than 2 seconds back from Russell.
22.2. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I wonder if he thinks that's me. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Greg. I'm assuming that was intentional, not just a throttle-on tweak. Oh, jeez, no.
Your tyre temps are looking good.
Terrible exit from the S's. Gave away my gains. And then a great exit onto the front straight.
One more lap to go. That lap was out for 21.7.
Don't kill Russell. Don't kill Russell. Ah, that bounce killed me. I gained 0.3, and now I'm giving it away.
Yellow flag.
It's close, folks. Ah, he got the beta exit. What a race.
Bring it back round.
Great driving from Russell. That was a fun chase. Came right down to the last lap. Just wasn't able to pull it out on him. Wow. That was really fun. That was a fun chase. Woo! Tricky. I really enjoyed that. I'm surprised that I enjoyed it, because I'm usually really bad at this type of car. But that was really super fun. Thank you. Thank you very much. It felt like a good race. I didn't spin. I didn't embarrass myself. Yeah, you got second, right? And you were leading Austin for a minute, right? That was really cool. Been to it 2 corners to go. No! Oh, man. Austin with the best lap and the win. Look at that. 0.3 separating me from Russell. What is up? More stressful than you were hoping? You know what? I'm just proud of Tyler and Julian for not killing everybody in T1, because that was what I was sure was going to happen, and it didn't happen. So thank you, Tyler and Julian, the relative newcomers to SRS, for not killing everyone and having an actually pretty good race. That was great. Yeah, I was wondering if you were having tire trouble, because there were a couple of laps when I made up a lot of time on you, and I was like, huh, that's weird. So, yeah, I guess let's go to the tape. Yeah, the tires actually do wear down pretty quickly on this car. I think a sprint series is about all they can take. If we did an hour-long thing, there would be maybe 2 pit stops. Yeah. Now, there's some fine cars right there. I love that Cupra. All right, well, let's get into this. Oh, that's weird. Now it says 9:59 p.m. Huh. Weird. Must be some kind of strange sol adjustment. Anyway, let's try something sneaky. After we sneeze our heads off. Pardon me. Where's the... There we go. Let's just back this on up. Wait, nope. Nope. It really is 8 a.m. There we go. All right, so let's get into the livery showcase, shall we? You will not be doing this. Oh, that's too bad, right? This is a tricky car, granted. There we go. Here we go. Livery showcase. So there we go. It's the number 97. I'm pretty proud of the way this livery turned out. Again, it's a copy of the 2014 Sahara Force India, adapted to an IndyCar from 2015. You got the big old 97 on the back. Zero bandwidth under the wing. 97 in the wheel well. Streamer addresses on the side. This zero bandwidth logo, you can't even notice on this side. This is actually spanning across 2 panels. And actually got it to match up. I think there might be a little bit of a wiggle there. But all in GIMP, no 3D software. I don't know if it is set up for local time adjustment. It might be. I don't know. It was supposed to be for just 5 p.m. across the board. But yeah, there might be some real time. But yeah, it was beautiful. There's guard duck on the nose. All hail guard duck forever. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this livery. It turned out really well. Most dangerous time to drive in real life. Yeah. There's LPF in the fake buzzy car. There's Greg Scheimer in team car number 24. Follow Gas 300 for more sim racing action. Got the black driver suit with the orange helmet, Gas 300 logo and PSR logo on the nose, big old 24 for the car number. Different fonts for each of the car numbers to tell them apart. And of course, Luke's car, who was not here, also has the Blue Gang panel and the white wheels. Here's Rob Russo in the number, I assume 13. There it is. Slow Bros Racing, orange and black, obviously the superior choice. Simple, elegant, consistent. What's not to love about Rob Russo's Slow Bros liveries? Tyler Rudge in the fake Target number 9. Julian Gines in the 20. Austin Ognoski taking the Willpower number 3. Horizon instead of Verizon. I love the fake brands that URD puts on everything that are just barely not the real thing. Firestorm instead of Firestone. I just love that. There's something about the close enough fake brand stuff that just really amuses me. I don't know why. James Leader in the number 11. Russell Sobey in the 73. Look at this thing. That is nice. Solid in the front, but then it gets... This is like a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. Very cool. I bet you needed all the 3D software for this one, because man, the 2D template just makes no freaking sense at all. It's just pieces everywhere with no indication of what the heck they are. It took me 3 days just to make the template for this car. 3 days. And then when it was finally done, delivery took like a couple of hours. It's so backwards. All the pieces, parts are just strewn everywhere around the template. It's really hard. Meanwhile, cheaters with their 3D software are like, oh yeah, paint, done. Yeah, that's the other thing. You really have to work on it in 4K and then scale it down. But anyway, are we back to live? We are back to live. Cool. All right, let's check out this start. And I want to watch this from the back of the field because I want to watch people and see whether there was death. There was no death at the front. Gotta watch the time here. Oh, that's a false start from Greg and from Julian. Oh, no. So, Greg, did you get a false start? Ah, it sucks, dude. Be stuck on the back foot right from the beginning. And this place has a pretty long pit lane, too. But see, everybody made it through. Oops, Julian locking up. Greg going wide. I also went wide here, but everybody managed to live. Oh, it is very tricky. I've spent a lot of time this week practicing for this series just because I didn't want to be my usual self in an open wheel series. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so proud of the delivery. It was so hard to make. Oh my goodness. It's a funny thing about this era of IndyCar, and really a lot of IndyCar, people think of these as formula cars like F1. Like, there's not a lot of downforce on these things. They're not just the invincible downforce machines that F1 cars are. And you really do have to watch them. The other thing I love about these, and this is a controversial take, I realize, but I really love this era of IndyCar when they were doing the rear fenders, because it just gives them that little bit extra shape to them. Like, I don't know. I mean, in real life, those rear fender pods were constantly busting off and scattering carbon fiber all over the track, and it was a huge nuisance and mess and kind of dumb. But the aesthetic of them, I just love them. I love this era of IndyCar. Like 2012 up to, I guess it was 2018 when they finally stopped with the rear fenders again and went to their current look. Well, it's very much like other downforce cars and prototypes. You have to like slam the brakes and then fade off, because if you keep the brake down into second and first gear, then you lock. But if you like slam the brake and then fade off before you get to first gear, you can kind of mitigate that a little bit. I was locking up plenty, but it wasn't like I was trying to kind of back it off as I got down through the gears again. And it seemed to help. And yeah, you can move the brake bias back a little bit, and it helps too. Because you don't really have to worry about the rear end stability under braking. It's under acceleration that you really have to struggle with the back of the car. So here's the race with James and Austin. I think this might have been the closest race on the track. I'm surprised there aren't that many people here, but I guess if people tried the car beforehand and then realized, then maybe it drove a bunch of people away. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very prone to just spinning the tires up under acceleration. You really have to like I say, I've learned more about throttle control in the last week than in the last 3 years. Just trying to get this car to not spin constantly. But yeah, I'm just running bone stock setup. I mean, it's fixed, so, but still, I haven't adjusted brake bias or. And even in this car, you can kind of go both feet in and save it a little bit. Hey, what's up, Andy? Welcome to the stream. Just wrapping up, watching the replay of the lead battle in this race. Wow, James, you actually stretched out a little bit. That's cool. Man, I love the look of this time too. Woo! I have no idea what my brake bias was. Whatever the default is, I just left it there. This battle with me and Russell is pretty good at times. I closed it up a couple of times. But, let's watch the last lap here. Whoa! Oh, there it is. There's the... Oh, where does he get by you here? Mer? Oh, he actually got by you before that. Mm-hmm. F your tires, yeah. Yeah, if you abuse the tires on these things, they will go away in under 20 minutes. Cameras on this track are not the best. Let's see if the other set does a little better. There you go. Pass around the outside into the chicane. Holds on to it there. And off he goes. Well, it's not sunset, but it sure did look pretty. This is Autodrom Most. It's in the Czech Republic. And this mod is for Assetto Corsa by Train Monkey Modding. I think this track is also in Race Room. I think so. I don't recall whether it's in iRacing. I don't think it is. But it's one of the better. It is. It's one of the better mods for AC. It's not in iRacing, but it is in Race Room. Yeah, I think I remember that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's sort of a long, skinny track with a couple of hairpins at either end. But yeah, it's got a little bit of elevation change. It's got some slow corners. It's got some fast corners. It's got a very Road America style kink in the back. It's got some really neat elements that flow very well. This turn 1 chicane is kind of a drag. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it would be a mod in Race Room. I think they would have actually scanned it for Race Room. I think this is just using topographic data, but not necessarily a scan. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask the guys at Train Monkey how they came about this track. They usually do a pretty good job of writing out how they create their mods on the website. So they might have some notes about how they created this track. It's a little bumpy. I'm wondering if those bumps are accurate. And like you were saying earlier, I never really appreciated how bumpy this track was until we brought these cars here that feel every little pebble on the road. Low poly issues, maybe. That may be if the track mesh is just not granular enough. It's got a little divot in it. But at least you held on to second there, James. That's too bad. But, spinning out of the lead fight with less than a lap to go. Look at this finish, man. That was awesome. I was right near wheel tracks for the end of the race. A couple more laps and we could have had a fight there. It was really fun. I enjoyed that. I did way better than I expected. I'm usually terrible in open wheelers, particularly fast ones like this. So for me to not be just completely inept in these cars was a massive surprise. Let's go to the results. In the standings, we have FC. There we go. One race, and it's this one. Austin with a clean win, 102 points to start the season. James Leader second. Russell Sobey finishing out the podium, and I'm in P4. All clean in the top half of the field. Tyler Rudge with an incident in fifth. Rob in sixth. Clean will outscore him. Adam Josef Kurzik in seventh place with an incident, and Greg Scheimer with a 1 in eighth place. Julian Gines stuck it out till the end of the race. 3 laps down to the leaders, but first, 2 incidents, 76 points for Julian. Quite the fight in the lead of the race. Russell Sobey and Pasha Patterson, there's 3rd and 4th. No position change, but this is not the whole story of the race. This was closer. This was a nice close chase for the whole 20 minutes. Tyler Rudge from 8th to 5th and managed to hold it there, despite Rob Russo's onslaught. Oh, something happened to Rob there on lap 5. I guess we missed that in the replay. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with how that went. I'm okay with that. Let's go to the standings for the series. After one race, Austin obviously leads, then James, then Russell, then me. All clean of incidents means the scores remain in order. Rob Russo jumps ahead of Tyler in the standings by virtue of Tyler's incident, so Rob takes 5th. Then you have Adam, Greg, and Julian. A little disappointing in the turnout, but, you know, it's a difficult car, so difficult cars tend to chase people away. Hopefully that picks up through the season. I'm looking at you, everybody in chat. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, I think I just missed the Indy Lights race. That's a shame, because this car is super fun. Even at Laguna, I had a really good race last. Oh, there's nobody in it. No way. Huh, that's a shame. People should have joined that race. That car is fun. Anyway. Yeah, oops. The results view is going a little long, isn't it? Nope. There we go. Cool. Anyway. I am going to switch the stream a little bit. So I'll be back in about, I don't know, half a minute or so. But we're going to keep the fun going a little bit because we have another race to do tonight. But that's it for the opener for the Indy 2015 Sprint Series. On SRS, we're going to transition to a new stream in just a moment. Thanks for watching this part, and I'll see you in the next part coming up very, very shortly.